Welcome back to Wonder and Wonder, the podcast that explores what lies ahead for global tourism, that takes you beyond the brochure and into the heart of travel. On today's episode, we're exploring the journeys that shape us, through landscapes, through stories, and through experiences that change who we are. My name is Shanice, and today we're talking about something a little bit different, an ultra trail. For those listeners that know about me, they know I don't like running. In saying that, this is a running event that I might be interested in doing. This is the Nelson Bay Coastal Ultra, an event held in a place that is close to my heart and my family. But here's the thing, this isn't just about running, it's about transformation. Picture the hunter at first light, the horizon that blushes with sunrise, the crunch of the shoes on gravel, the nervousness of the runners waiting for the start. When the countdown begins, there's a change in the air. Anticipation, fear, excitement. Then suddenly, they're off. This is no ordinary race. It's kilometers of challenge across rugged bushland and coastal cliffs. It's fatigue, weather, terrain, and self-doubt. And yet, it's also growth, mateship, and discovery. The Nelson Bay Coastal Ultra begins where ocean and bushland meet. Starting at the Nelson Bay foreshore, runners weave their way through the rugged tracks of the Tomaree National Park, climbing the headland summit, where the Pacific stretches endlessly before them. From here, the course dips into a dense coastal bush, crossing Fingal Bay's sweeping arch of sand, and pushes deep into the shifting dunes of the Worimi Conservation Lands, a landscape alive with cultural heritage and natural breakability. Over 48 kilometres, this course tells a story. It's a story of endurance, yes, but it's also of connection to the land, to the history, to the community. For every runner, the race becomes more than a test of speed and stamina. It becomes an unfolding narrative written across the trails, beaches, and headland. In the language of event design, this is what we call a transformative experience. It's not just entertainment or just an extended immersion. Transformation means crossing the finish line with more than a medal. It means carrying a sense of self, stronger, more resilient, and more connected. That's why people come, and that's why they remember. The Ultra sits right at the intersection of the experience economy. It's educational, it's escapist, it's aesthetic, and it's entertaining. This event teaches runners about their own strength and strategy. It pulls the participants out of their normal routine and into a world of challenge. The hunter landscape becomes a stage for human endurance and strength. Together, these elements create something unforgettable. It brings the participants, the community, and those who stand before them. The atmosphere, the celebration, the stories that shared after will be there for everyone. The Ultra attracts a diverse field of participants, from young adults like Angelina Jackson, who are balancing studies, work, and seeking profound challenges, to experienced trail and park runners who are seeking challenges. They're primarily millennials and Gen Z, who would always opt for deep experiences rather than material things, who would normally post about their experiences on social media. This is inspired by the natural and nature connection, resilience, and sense of community. These participants are not thinking of the event as a race. It's a personal accomplishment that reflects who they are and what they value. In designing the event, the organisers have created both tangible and intangible elements. Things like sustainable race bibs that can be taken home and used as a reminder, having water stations with sponsors on them, and finisher medals that are a physical reminder of the achievement. Other but powerful elements being the pride of the finishing the event, the connection between all the participants, and a feeling of belonging that will linger long after the day ends. It's this combination that makes the Ultra not just an event, but an experience. As a prospective sponsor, you're invited to be part of this journey. Supporting the Nelson Bay Coastal Ultra means aligning with the values of endurance, resilience, and transformation. Whether through naming rights, in-kind support, or brand partnerships, your involvement becomes part of the story participants carry with them. This isn't just about putting your name on the event. It's a chance to step into the narrative, to be woven into the memories, the triumphs, and the transformations that defined the Nelson Bay Coastal Ultra. If you would like to be part of this experience, whether as a participant or as a sponsor, get in contact with Nelson Bay Coastal Ultra via website, which is nelsonbaycoastalultra.com, or via email, which is info@nelsonbaycoastalultra.com. And if you would like to check out their social medias, it is just the same name, which is Nelson Bay Coastal Ultra, at Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. That's the wonder of experiences like these. They remind us that journeys, whether across landscapes or within ourselves, are what shape us most. Thank you for joining me on Wonder and Wonder. That is this week's episode, the Nelson Bay Coastal Ultra. Wherever your journey takes you, may it be kind to yourself and to the planet.